Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. Today is Monday, February 27th. And because it's a Monday, that means it's time for What's Sold on eBay. This week we're taking a look at 2 weeks, February 13th through the 26th. I did not get one of these videos out to you last week due to some health issues and being ill. But we'll go ahead and look at those 2 weeks now. So I've got 2 plush to show you, which I'm actually pretty pleased that we even sold 2. If you watch our channel on the regular, you've already heard this, but if you haven't, if you didn't know, I did end all of our plush listings on eBay, and I'm putting them back in slowly, about 20 to 40, sometimes 60 a day. It's easy to do when you use List Perfectly because all of your listings are in a catalog. And so I can just go to List Perfectly and look for the plushies and type in here in the search up here. And then they'll pop up down here and I can literally just relist them right back out. So it's super fast. It's easy. It's how I did our remotes. Unfortunately, both the remotes and the plush, somehow boxes got mixed up. And I don't know what happened during the move. Like, I don't know what happened, but I'm not going to spend a lot of effort on finding out what happened. I'm just going to fix it. But it's good that I'm doing this because I did find a ton of remotes that had fallen off. And I was able to get those back in. I've got 2 bins full of plush that I'm not even seeing in my catalog on List Perfectly. So maybe these were items that had been on eBay and that moved to List Perfectly way back when. I'm more interested in fixing the mistakes than Sherlock Holmesing how they happened. So I'm just glad we're doing it. And it's also a good way to consolidate down. So we had, like 20 IKEA bags, not the open tote ones you're used to seeing resellers use, but they have long square duffel bag kind that zip all the way around. We use those to store our medium to large size plush in, and we store the tiny ones in bins. But I had 20 of the IKEA bags, and I'm down to only 13 and a half. And the bins are all half empty. So I'll just be consolidating them into those and freeing up some bins, freeing up some IKEA bags, freeing up some room. And then all of the new plush that we've been buying that's sitting in our death pile, we'll be able to photograph and have a place to put them in our inventory system. It's a win-win, but we're not selling as many plush because obviously if you end all your listings, they're not there to sell. So as they're going back in, they're actually selling pretty quickly, which also kind of proves my point on the delisting, relisting. I just put that video out over the weekend. Actually, I'm going to have that pop up for you because I think that is an important topic to discuss. So yeah, a lot of the plush, as soon as they're getting listed back in, it's not just on eBay. It's on all 4 platforms. We don't put our plush on Grailed, but we do put them on Mercari, Poshmark, Citizen, and eBay. And every day I'm putting, like I said, depending on the day and how busy I am, minimum of 20, max of like 80 to 100 sometimes. And I'm selling 4 a day across the board. So happy with that. This guy, he was featured in one of the reels that I do of the adventures in plush on my Instagram. If you don't follow us over there, you should. And when he sold, it just made me laugh so hard because in the video he goes, "I'm a woolly mammoth." It cracks me up every time. So he did sell for $10.49 because he was 30% off. He's a $12 plush, but we are running 30% off sales, trying to get things to move, right? Got to get things to move. Sales are slow everywhere. It's not just you. There are things you can do. You can run sales. You can delist, relist. Double check your listings for good titles. You want to make sure you have the correct formula in your titles. You want to make sure you have good pictures. Look at this guy. He's cute. And make sure you're cross-posting. That is the easiest way to ensure that you're going to get sales. If things are slow on eBay, if they're doing whatever they're doing in the background that causes sales to slow down, you're going to make sales elsewhere. When Poshmark's slow, you're going to make sales on eBay. It's a no-brainer to be cross-posting. And if you're using this perfectly to do it, it is so easy. It makes everything simple. It's a good inventory management tool as well. It's not just a cross-poster. You can try it for 30% off the first month with code flippinhippos. Here's the second plush that sold. This is another $12 plush that actually sold for $10.49. 30% off. You guys, I got these plush for like 50 cents a piece, and they ship first class. And I'm just happy to move them. All right. We're going to be looking at some highlights. I did pull up over here. I had it pulled up to show you that we are selling a lot of our poop items that I've been clearancing out on eBay. It's just those aren't items I'm really going to feature on a what sold video. On a what sold video, I like to show you, obviously, the high dollar items, the BOLO brands you should be looking for. I like to show you our solid bread and butter brands like these Aeropostale jeans. I like to show you our mistakes, if there are any, so you can learn from us and not make them yourself. But I'm not going to show you, every single bread and butter sale or every single clearance sale, because that's just not exciting, number one. And number two, it's, not really the method I teach of how to do your business model. We are just clearing out a lot of our older items that are, over a year old, 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years. So we're getting rid of those. You can see all of our sales go all the way down here. I mean, we've been selling 5 to 10 items a day on eBay alone, and then they're selling elsewhere as well. Our store is public. If you ever want to go through our solds, you can see everything. All right, so the Aeropostale is a brand that a lot of folks will tell you is poop, and I'm here to tell you different. I love Aeropostale. It is a great bread and butter brand. You just have to be wary that you're not paying a lot. I don't get them for, I won't pay more than $1.52, and that's max. That's high end. I usually get mine for 99 cents, but if you're getting them by weight, it depends. I would say that's okay too. Of course, we're running 30% off right now, but typically, depending on the style and the size of the Aeropostale jeans, I will get $18 to $25, and it's not unheard of for me to move them for $20 and $25 also. The Bayless Guineas isn't as popular, so this would have been a $20 pair in normal times, not on 30% off. We need sales times. Most Aeropostales are going to be smaller sizes. You can see these are 000. Here's the thing. I will tell you that plus size clothing will do the best. Men's big and tall. Women's plus size. I don't know if I told you guys on here before, but Keith and I came across this article last month, I think it was, that said something like 80 to 85% of Americans are overweight or considered obese by their doctors. It clearly, bigger sizes are going to sell. But there are small people, there are thin people, and they have just as hard a time of finding clothing as the bigger people. The people that wear the middle average sizes, they can find them very easily off the rack at the thrift store, wherever. So I find that we do just as well on the other end with plus sizes and the really smaller sizes. And they're going to ship first class because they're usually tiny. Here we have something called an Adidas men's pullover athletic shirt. This is just like a long sleeve. It's kind of like the Under Armour material. It's a 2XL, which is a good size, quarter zip. It does have HP on the label. A lot of people will stray away from any shirts or anything like that have the HP or Verizon or anything like that. We don't really shy away from it. We get these things for 99 cents. This sold for $17.49 and shipped first class. Actually, this sold for $15.99. Let me look at my notes before I open my big fat mouth on my amateur channel. $15.99 on a best offer. All right. Next up, we have American Eagle Outfitters Western shirt. This is a pearl snap shirt. You guys know we love our Pearl Snap shirts. This did not take long to sell. This is something we've recently just found and put in our store. This is a $20 shirt and sold for $13.99 because it was 30% off. Actually, if it started at $19.99, this is a $18 shirt. Sorry. Again, we are running these 30% off sales to try to get things to move and letting things go instead of racing to the bottom and starting our prices lower. There is a difference. And remember, we do a lot of high volume and we get our stuff for very, very low cost of goods. When we sell these shirts at 18, when we sell our stuff at the normal prices, then not the 30% off, our profit margins are right around 60%. So we have that wiggle room. If you have access to clothing this cheaply, even if you have to go to the bins, you have that wiggle room too. Just don't race to the bottom. Don't start your American Eagle Pearl Snap shirts at $14 because you can get 18 to 20. If this had been a bigger size, or this is a double XL, fancy or anything like that, you can list it for 18 to 20, and then you can run your 30% off. But at the end of the sale, it goes back up to the regular price. You're not part of the problem. You're not lowering the prices. You're just running sales, and that's okay. Stores run sales. Stores do 50% off on Black Friday. But after Black Friday, the prices are back to what normal is. Margaritaville men's Hawaiian shirt. This is new with tag silk blend, extra large. We get all of these for 99 cents. The MSRP on this is $78. It doesn't always mean anything in eBay world. When I actually list jeans with tags, I just go like 40 to 50% off of the MSRP. Keith actually comps. I don't, but he comps because he says, like if he had listed this for any more, it probably wouldn't have sold, but it was up for 30. So, and then it sold on a best offer on a 30% off, knocked it down to $24.49. Best offer of $22. All of these shipped first class, except, well, yeah, even the jeans did, because those are small. All right, next up we have a Disney Eeyore scrub top. We just sourced this very recently as well. This was featured in one of my thrifting reels on Instagram. It's an extra large bonus. It's Disney bonus. It's a scrub top. It's extra large. It's got licensed character. All good things. And it was only 99 cents. Sold it for $13.99 on a best offer. Shipped first class. You guys remember the Eli Cattleman shirts I showed you? I did a haul video on these. We found several of these. We did pay up. We paid $8 a shirt. And we started them at $40. And running them 30% off. And we're doing best offers. I did say in the haul video, if you watched it, to see all the shirts. Eli Cattleman's a good brand, by the way. Pearl Snap is an awesome, awesome style, any brand. But Eli Cattleman is a great brand. And these were all fancy. The other ones are even fancier. They all have some kind of embroidery, graphics going on. Really awesome. Pearl Snap shirts. We checked them over really, really good before we purchased them because we did pay up. So I did say in the video, low end, we were going to do $30. We were hoping more towards $40 for each of these. But even at $30, you're looking at, I always take 15% out for fees. It's a little bit less than that, give or take, but for ease of math. And then we paid $8, and then they're about $4.50 to ship. So even low end is $13 profit, but we could make more than that. Anywho, this one sold for $30.62. And this one, actually, we started at $35. We started this one a little bit lower. It was the only one, even though it had these really cool special buttons, it was the only one without any graphics. And we were also really on the high end. Like $40, even with this, is a lot higher than most people go. But you know us. Anyway, this one sold on a best offer at $31.49. So we got 8 of these in total. I'm sorry, we got 7 at $8 a piece. We've already made $23. So, we're almost flush. The next 1 or 2 should make us flush. Melissa McCarthy jeans. Oh, these shipped first class. I got these for 99 cents. You guys, I used to source 7.7 in the beginning. I did like it as a bread and butter brand. I really don't anymore unless I find the Melissa McCarthy plus size line in the 7/7 jeans. These do really well. We sold them for $22. They did ship in a priority envelope. And then next up, we have Adriana Goldschee. This is a Bolo brand. I started these at $35. They went for $27.56 on a best offer based on the sale price they were at. These were $2 half off at Salvation Army back in Florida. I love this brand. Love it. And these, I believe, shipped priority. Yeah. Okay, next up, Democracy. This is one of my absolute favorite brands. Now, I start these around $30 to $40 depending on the size. They have the Absolution, which looks like that, and they have a line called Ab Technology. They all have stretchy waistbands that slim your stomach. Slimming jeans are great. Women love them. Democracy is one of those brands that has a following. I do really well with it. I start the plus sizes more towards $40. This was only a size 6, which is even a bad size technically. It's supposed to be one of those slower moving ones, not in this brand. These sold for $22.99 on a best offer. They did ship priority. And then I wanted to show you this really cool remote. This is for a Betamax. Who here, raise your hand, is old enough to remember Betamax? I sold this for $15 on the best offer. It started at $20. Then it went on sale and then offers. But it's old, probably as old as some of us, right? It's beat up. You would think people don't have Betamaxes anymore. No, they do. Guys, don't overlook remotes. I mean, there are some good ones out there. Alrighty then. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. Until next time, go be productive, go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.